So you might remember my video from a couple of weeks ago about the Argentine libertarian guy who tweeted out saying that he was going to make the left-wingers flee. He was going to make him run with his manliness. And then he went to a protest and ended up running away like a coward. He was the one who ended up fleeing. Well, have I got some good news for you? This one's significantly better than that. So, firstly, for some context, Javier Milei has like an entire paid troll apparatus where he pays people to tweet positively about him on Twitter. And these people often like attack others, they dox them, they try to incite violence against them, etc. And they're all paid to do it by Milei. One of them was on a plane. He was on a plane with an Argentine singer called Dylan. And he tweeted out this, a picture of him saying, the last thing that I needed was to be on the same plane as the moron Dylan, okay? Now, Dylan, who apparently had paid for flight Wi-Fi, saw this tweet and he responded to him, saying to him, and why don't you come and say it to my face? How do I translate teton? Is like a guy with big tits, okay? You don't have a photo of your face on your account, but I'm going to find you and I'm going to show you what for. Because this guy's like an anonymous troll. And then a bunch of people saw Dylan's response and they sent because this guy, people know who he is. So they responded to Dylan with a picture of him, and Dylan went around the plane looking for him. And probably the most embarrassing thing you will ever see in your life occurred after that. He went up to him, and while filming it, this is what happened.
What's up, Pistarini?
He goes up to him and he asks, are you Pistarini? The name of the guy.
What's up, Pistarini? Sí.
Yes? Look at him! Look at the position that he's in! He's like in the fetal position already! He's cowering! This is who they are!
Twitter?
Sí.
¿Tenés un problema?
Do we have a problem?
Uno, capo.
And he says, no, we don't have a problem. Look at him. No, we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem. Please don't hurt me!
Tranquilo.
Ah, ¿viste? Arranco la cabeza, pelotudo.
And he says, like, I'll smash up your face, you fucking moron.
Ah, ¿sí? Te arranco la cabeza.
Tranquilo.
Ah, mirá qué guapo que sos ahora. Pelotudo. Portate bien, dale.
He literally pats him on the fucking head and tells him to behave. He's like, pats him on the head and says, behave well, okay?
Portate bien, dale.
Dale.
And he says, okay, thanks. See ya. This is the most embarrassing thing I have ever seen happen to anyone, aside from Destiny being cucked by his wife. And you will never guess what this guy had tweeted beforehand. You will never guess what he had tweeted. How we're gonna make those fucking leftists run. We're gonna make him flee. Remember it. And then after that, that post has been deleted in Spanish. This is like, when they're in the social media street, this is what they're like. This is what they're like, the paid fucking Milei trolls. And then in reality, behave yourself, okay?
Pelotudo. Portate bien, dale.
Dale.
Behave yourself, okay? God, man. And the funny, these people, like this Milei's group of paid internet trolls, they tried to dox me once, and they shared my address, which was actually the address of a lawyer that I had hired once. They shared it online, and none of them they were all scared to go themselves. So they all they did was share the wrong address, which was a lawyer's office. And the guy who showed up ended up getting arrested. The one guy who showed up got arrested. He fucking tried to raid a lawyer's office. He tried to break and enter into a lawyer's office. They do everything possible to try and incite violence against the people who are against the government, talking about how they're going to make him flee. And the second that they are in a real life encounter with one of the people who they attack, that's what happens. This is me when I'm a masculine, manly man talking online about how I'm going to make the shitty leftists flee. Getting head pats. I can't imagine anything more embarrassing than that, man. Jesus Christ.